Good evening, class. This is Dr. Boris. I would like to talk to you about the Module 1 Assignment 2 to give you some ideas and some directives. How can you start working on the problems that we have? This is very introductory class. It's the introductory problem that we have, but still I want to go over the basic steps that we need to do. First things first, we look at the SPSS tutorial on data handling, which is Assignment 2. And this is the explanation of how is it created, what is this all about, how is the database or actually spreadsheet created that we're going to bring in the SPSS. So what we need to do is we need to have to look at this table that tells us variable names and explanation what they are and measurement scale. This is important because we're going to match our structure of our SPSS file as we're going to go along with the assignment. First thing first, we can go and look at all this as step by step. Steps are all with screenshots, and you can follow slowly and do the assignment, but I'll give you a shortcut. How do we need to start and we need to go first. First things first, we need to go to doc sharing. Then we need to go to the bottom of the first page, screen, and click on the Module 1 Data XLS. That should open an Excel file like this. And it has the file that has variable names across in the first row, and then values they're listed below. What we need to do, we need to save this as somewhere in our computer, the desktop, so that we can actually open it in SPSS. So I'm going to click File, Save As, and I'm going to save it in the desktop on my computer. You can save it anywhere you want. And I'm going to save it right here. Okay, so it's saved. And now I can close this entirely and open SPSS, which is now you don't have to be in the classroom anymore, but you can leave it minimize or open. I'm gonna start SPSS, and it's gonna take a little while to open it. Once I open, I will open the XLS file directly, and I will do what I need to do to fulfill the requirements for the first assignment. Give me a little time. SPSS is opening. It just came up. I'm sorry it took a little longer than usual, but this is an important step. I want you to see how do we open a file in SPSS directly from Excel, and that's going to show in a few more seconds, I hope, not a minute or two, so then we can actually do some work. Okay, it came here. I can cancel the first thing. Then I need to go to File, Open, and I go open Data, and it will pop up a new little menu. Then I can need to select where am I going to get my file from. I happen to know it's in desktop and it's EDMC, and I need to, I'm not opening SAV, SPSS file, I need to open XLS file. And it will show me all the XLS files that I have saved under the folder ADMC. I click on this one and I click open. And I'm almost done once it comes up. Now you can click OK here because we are reading variable names from the first row of data and we have it set up that way. And this is a short output file that tells us what it does. And now I have the file that I can save as SPSS file, or before I go and do anything else. So I'll go here and I'll say File, and I'm going to go to Save As, and I'll decide where do I want to save it. I happen to have it in EDMC from previous terms, but I will call it M1A2 file SAV. That's the same file. That extension SAV marks the SPSS file. So I'm going to click Save and replace the old one. Now I have this saved, so I can do whatever I need to do, and I need to attach it eventually in the discussion forum in the class. So what I need to do, I need to go to Variable View and make sure the structure of the file that I have here matches the type of the file of the variable. Then I need to see the measurement of the measures here, and I need to follow the structure that I have in Module 1, Assignment 2, in the table of the assignment. So I need to match this table with the variable view that I have in SPSS, which is here. So I need to go back and forth. I may be able to print the assignment and just go make sure. Once I have it, I need to make sure the data is still here, and I save it again. Once I can File, Save As, and save it as I saved it already. I'm not going to save it again. And then I can close my SPSS, and all I need to do is I need to go to my discussion forum, go on the bottom, and click Answer, Respond, and I'm going to attach the file that I made changes to my, and I can put the short comment and click Add Remove File, which I need to click here, and will offer me where to look for file. I'm going to choose a file, and I can go here and where I left the file in desktop, and then I have EDMC folder, which is here, and I'm going to go and look for a SPSS file, which I don't see at the moment. There you go, SPSS file, SAV file. That's how I know it's SPSS file. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to click Open and Attach File, and I will make a short comment here. I'm going to say this is M1, M1 Assignment 2. Okay, and I'm going to say this was fun, Dr. Boris. And I can post response then. And then I will have the file, and then I will look at it. Other people can look at it, or you can exchange and make sure that you do the right thing. Well, that's all I have to tell you for the first meeting, and looking forward to see you again next week. Good night.